From a man who led his nation into the deadliest war in history to the leader of an entire army of killers. These are the top 5 most dangerous men in the history of humanity. Number 5. Adolf Hitler. It's hard to believe that this man needs an introduction. Hitler was the leader of the Nazi Party in Germany and one of the most evil dictators in history. He is responsible for the deaths of millions of people and the outbreak of the deadliest war in history. During his reign, he oversaw the Holocaust, the systematic genocide of Jews, Roma, people with disabilities and other groups considered undesirable by the Nazi regime. He was also responsible for the deaths of millions of people during World War II. Hitler's dangerousness cannot be overstated. He was a master manipulator and propagandist who was able to gain the support of a nation and carry out some of the most horrific atrocities in history. His ideology of hate and his willingness to use any means necessary to achieve his goals made him one of the most dangerous men in history. Number 4. Osama bin Laden. This man is responsible for the deaths of thousands of people, including the 9/11 attacks on the United States. He was the leader of Al-Qaeda, a terrorist organization based in Afghanistan, and was wanted by the FBI for many years before being killed by US forces in 2011. Bin Laden was a charismatic and ruthless leader who was able to inspire and recruit thousands of followers to his cause. He was also a master planner and strategist who was able to carry out some of the most ambitious and deadly attacks in history. Bin Laden's dangerousness lay in his ability to combine religious extremism with political violence, which made him one of the most dangerous men in history. Number 3. Mao Zedong. Mao Zedong was the leader of the Communist Party of China and the founder of the People's Republic of China. Under his leadership, China became one of the most populous and powerful nations in the world. However, Mao was also responsible for some of the worst atrocities in Chinese history. He oversaw the deaths of millions of people through forced labor, starvation, and political repression. Mao was a ruthless and uncompromising leader who was willing to do whatever it took to achieve his goals. His dangerousness lay in his ability to use the power of the state to control and manipulate its citizens, which made him one of the most dangerous men in history. Number 2. Joseph Stalin. One of the most brutal dictators of the 20th century, Joseph Stalin was responsible for the deaths of millions of people in the former Soviet Union. Through his policies of forced collectivization and rapid industrialization, he oversaw the deaths of millions of people through starvation and execution. Stalin was a paranoid and ruthless leader who was constantly surrounded by enemies. He was responsible for the Great Purge, a period of political repression in the Soviet Union in which millions of people were arrested, exiled, or executed. Stalin's dangerousness lay in his ability to use the machinery of the state to control and repress its citizens, making him one of the most dangerous men in history. Number 1. Genghis Khan. The founder and first emperor of the Mongol Empire, Genghis Khan is considered one of the greatest conquerors in history. He led his armies to conquer vast territories from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe. Genghis Khan was a brilliant military strategist and tactician who was able to unite the Mongol tribes and build a massive empire. He was also a ruthless and merciless conqueror who was responsible for the deaths of millions of people. Genghis Khan's dangerousness lay in his ability to unite and lead large armies, as well as his willingness to use any means necessary to achieve his goals. He is truly the most dangerous man in history.